So welcome back. And I have a dog in my way. But I'm gonna put together this thing. If you haven't noticed from my other videos, I take everything out of the box, make sure all the pieces are here. I can't tell you how many times I put together furniture and come to a point and there's like a screw missing or some part. There's a little basket over there. And this time, the little package for the screws was open and there was a hole in the box. So thankfully everything is here. So I checked it all out. It's all here. And as soon as we get rid of my distraction that's in the middle of my floor space here, I'll start putting it together. These bars came bent like that. I don't know if you can see. They came bent like that. And they're not supposed to be. I straightened this one out. They're supposed to be flat. Okay. So there it is. I didn't videotape putting the drawer in because the brackets weren't bent the right way. I had to bend them, and then the screws wouldn't go through the powder coat, so I had to get a heavier screwdriver. But it's put together. Nobody wants to see that puppy. Much better. I've got some counter space over there now. It's all cleaned up. Looking good. Been getting smoothie bowls from a local place, and I made a smoothie for myself this morning. It was so thick that I decided to make my own bowl at home. It's an avocado, banana, a little bit of cacao powder, and some coconut milk, a little bit of turmeric, and on the top I've got coconut flakes. I didn't have any fresh fruit, so I had frozen blueberries, pineapple, mango, and some coconut and honey. Yum. house. So we went to Fred Meyer's to pick up some stuff and got a phone call. We had to go rescue Life with the dead battery. Just another day. Big old frittata. So we went to Fred Meyer's and I got a few things for the yard to hang up pots and for all these flowers that I bought. I got these little hooks. I hope they work on the gutters. I was looking for these longer ones that I have like that, but I couldn't find them. Some of these things they're perennials, so I don't know. These might come back here. I've got some dahlias. Those will come back here. The lilies, those will come back. And what else? I got some zinnias and some nasturtiums. Impatiens. I pulled out a little planter here. And I got some geraniums planted in there. And I planted some of these little planters. I got some snapdragons and impatiens in there. Got 2 of them. But I was hoping to get a company to come out and do the yard because I have moss growing on the north side of the house and the ground is not level. We tried to level a bunch of it out and did a good job, but oh gosh, the whole yard was wild roses entirely. I don't even know. They must have been just doing whatever in the driveway and didn't keep the yard. If we get the videos up of when I bought the house, then you'll see that this whole yard was really tall. It was nothing but weeds and wild roses and raspberry bushes and picky things. We were always pulling stuff off of Kip because he was getting, running around the yard and getting branches and stuff stuck on him. They're hickory. Well, see, you can probably see that back here. See how old these wild rose bushes are? And they came through the fence. They were about 3 foot out, You could hardly walk through here. It was really hard to mow, and they're already growing back. We've cut them all out of the fence, and they're already growing back. These bushes here, they were all the way to this fence. Now we've got about 8 foot of space between the fence and the bushes over there. The neighbor has theirs groomed. It's the same bushes, but we tore out so much of it. I wanted it to grow back a little bit to see if it can bush up a little bit before I cut it all back down to nothing. I'm having a hard time getting a company out here, so I guess I'll have to get at it myself. One of the other things that we got from Fred's, I have this flower beds in front of the house. There's one there, and then there's another one on this side. Those were all buried. We unburied those, and I'm gonna pull all the rocks and stuff out of there, and then I got some edging, little fake stone edging that we're gonna put on there. So lots to do out here. there's still lots to do inside. So we rescued Life from his dead battery episode. He went to do his laundry and it was so hot that he rolled down the windows. Well, he left the car key on accessory, so it killed his battery. So we went to go get him, and he got his battery charger from home, and then we came home, made a frittata, and I put some flowers in pots, and I cleaned out some other pots. I really needed a wheelbarrow. I'm so glad I got the wheelbarrow. Bean, what are you doing over there? What do you got? Oh. Crazy puppy. So I've got all these other pots. I've got hanging pots over here. That I'm going to replant in those. So I'm going to need some more flowers. That's not going to be enough. Our start date for planting things is usually June 1st. So I'm still ahead of the game. And then I've got these big old barrels. I'm going to try to figure out how to get those up in the front. I need help. But our vlogs are kind of scattered as usual. Here and there and everywhere, and trying to get stuff done. Quit eating rocks. What is it with puppies and rocks? Can anybody tell me? Why do puppies eat rocks? Ah! Does it feel good on their teeth? Another reason why I want to get those flower beds cleaned up so that I can keep her from eating the rocks. But I think I'm going to put these daisies in there. I don't know if I want them so close to the door because of all the bees. And I'm not even sure if they'll grow back here. If they do, I want to keep them under control because they can get pretty busy and spread. I had daisies in Michigan and I really liked them. What are you doing? Hey, you. Missy Bean. Missy Bean, what are you doing? Is that Mary peeking out the door? Hmm? Are you a crazy puppy? This has to go over where that big truck was parked. And I gotta do something with that PT Cruiser. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff this year. That's for hanging pots. Looking pretty bare right now. I gotta get the hanging baskets up. I want to get that ugly board out of the dog run because I'm tired of looking at it when I look out the window. And all of the grass needs to be mowed down there. Got the other dog out here now. I got some beautiful wild irises. To get all the weeds out of those. I was thinking about trying to control those, put them somewhere. See, we've got them randomly growing alongside the road here. We planted these last year. They're a little small. I should have gotten some bigger ones, but we just pulled them from the back fence. Here's my poor lilac tree. It's trying to grow. That's a part of one that we tore out of the yard. And there's the crazy bushes. Need to be taken care of. This side of the bushes, there's a whole bunch of... Oh, look! There's wild raspberries out here too. Huh. I didn't think I would have any. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if I should try to control them. That'd be nice to have a raspberry hedge up against this other crazy hedge. But I like all the fireweed. Ideas. I need some ideas. I could control this hedge, and then I could have a raspberry hedge behind it, and then I could have the fireweed in front of that. That would be pretty. Oh, Bean's on her first walk. Oh.
Where'd you go?
And she's all over the place. She was doing really good. And then I turned the video camera on. There she goes. Kip, on the other hand, he's being really good. Doing good on his walk. He's being a good brother. Uh-oh. She got stuck. What's going on back there?